headed to Appomattox, Virginia. The video prior to this, I don't know if it's going to get uploaded or not. I had trouble. I've recorded it on 2 different cell phones and tried to upload it to a tablet because I did not bring a laptop. And I don't understand half of my tablet. It's not like some fancy smancy iPad or anything like that. It's just an HP, I believe. Not HP, but that kind of tablet with a keyboard. I mean, I think the name of it is, I think the brand is like Lemnex or something. But I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to uploading stuff. My uploader, producer person, daughter is not with us.
Historic things around Appomattox, Virginia.
Mama's gonna look up, see if there's anything interesting to do in Appomattox, to see if we want to take 2 nights at a hotel. Because our arrival time right now is 3:27. That's not counting lunch break if we decide to make a sandwich or a pee stop.
Okay, there's the Appomattox Courthouse, National Historic Park, the McLean House, American Civil War Museum at Appomattox, Appomattox Station Battlefield Park. Let me see what the courthouse is first.
So there's a couple places. She looks like such a midget over there next to me. I look like a giant. It's the angle of the camera. Makes you look tiny, Mama.
Oh, good.
Oh, good, but makes me look gigantic.
Well, that's your problem.
It's the angle of the lens on the cell phone. Because she's actually at least an inch taller than I am. At least, maybe 2. And her seat's laid back. As a passenger, you can lounge and, thoroughly enjoy your ride. As a driver, you gotta stay upright and alert. Because I've never understood how people can lounge back as they're driving down the road. Put their seat way back and lounge back where they barely see over the steering wheel. That makes no freaking sense. Well, here's some more views, y'all. I'm gonna flip you around and let you see the views.
Civil War Museum.
I knew that Mustang was gonna pass me because he was right in my butt. But I had to get around a truck, and I don't like pulling out in front of big semis. People don't realize if they're fully loaded, they've got like 80,000 pounds of vehicle behind you that has to stop on a dime. And if you're an itty bitty little car, they can't stop on a dime for your little butt. As I said before, my daughter says if I get myself killed on this trip, she's going to haunt me, my ghost. I don't know how she's going to haunt my ghost. But that's a nice view. This has been a nice drive through South Carolina. I remarked yesterday on how when you were up high, how the different colors of the green was pretty. The different shades of trees when they were all lumped together as you were coming down on them. I guess I should have wiped off the windshield. I'll do that when we get gas again. It's a little dusty. Didn't know it had highway miles. I called the hubby and the daughter and let them know about where we're at. The hotel Days Inn at where was that the last night we stayed at?
Days Inn at Aiken, South Carolina.
Aiken, South Carolina. Days Inn, Aiken, South Carolina. They were nice. The hotel was clean. The continental breakfast was a little more to choose from. The one before that we stayed at in Georgia, right near, close to exit 1, on the main drag where all the hotels are. I don't know what street it was. They had nasty bananas that were almost too old, and they only put out a piece of bread or two at a time. And when the woman opened up the supply cabinet, there was like no food in it, so they were scrimpy on their food. But this one, they had all of it out. I mean, and nobody serves eggs anymore. I remember way back in the day, well, I don't want to say way back in the day, but I remember you could get continental breakfast in the morning, and they would have like egg casserole type thing made up. You know, there'd be scrambled eggs with stuff in it, and you could get the egg casserole. There was always toast, of course, or oatmeal or grits or something you could make in the individual packets. But now they pretty much just have a waffle maker. If it's a standard continental breakfast, in what I've seen would be a waffle maker, some bread for toast, and they're like the prepackaged muffins. And maybe they have something else, and cereal. Usually two of those cereal dispensers, you know, like a Raisin Bran and something like a Cheerio or a cornflake or something. So that's usually standard. But this one actually had donuts also this morning. So it just depends. I thought they put out a lot too for it being a weekday.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay. I've rambled now, so I'm gonna hang for a bit, and then I'll get back to y'all. Look at that view, guys. Trees everywhere. And again, no ugly palm trees. Because we're headed towards North Carolina. It's one more of those maroonish looking trees over here on the left. Whatever that is. Go 75 more miles on this highway, which will make a nice, pleasant ride. I like it when there's trees on both sides of you, because then you're like, you feel like you're like in the middle of the woods. This guy's on my butt. You hit me, buddy. I got a dash cam on the back window plugged in. I would have had my GoPro going, but can't seem to get it downloaded up or uploaded to the thing. So I guess I could take the the GoPro off the windshield today. This is so pretty. See, we're driving right through the trees, Mama. We got away from a car carrier truck, one of those car transporting trucks, because, oh my goodness, the guy couldn't stay in his lane. And it was when the highway was like unlevel pavement, and the back vehicle was bouncing on the back of it. I didn't want to be a witness. I didn't want to be involved either, a victim or a witness. I mean, normally I'll be more than happy to be a witness and tell what I saw, but I don't want to take time to be a witness. I don't want to be a victim either. I said a little prayer in my head that, please, if that man has an accident, he does not involve anyone but himself. Peach Road. That's what that exit is. It's so pretty. I'm a hang. But I thought I'd share a little bit of the view. But y'all, we just made it North Carolina. So we at least gotten that far. I haven't gotten sidetracked. Mama's not looking at anything to see if there's a pretty shiny place to go between. That's pretty over there. They decorate their
welcome center.
Welcome centers, their centers between the highway, the meridian, I don't know what you call that, divider
Meridians.
areas.
I think they're meridians.
But they decorate better here. I mean, I guess some people say all palm trees are decorated, but ugh. I'm sorry,
I think
Sam.
you don't like palm trees.
I don't like palm trees. I think they're ugly, especially the ones little palm front. What are the ones that has the roaches in them? Palmettos. Ugh.
Yeah.
The palmettos are the ones that attract the roaches. It's like perfect warm climate breeding ground for cockroaches. Ugh. All right. I'll let y'all see you later. Bye. Hanging. All right, y'all. This is lunch today. I'm having chicken, and Mama's having tuna. We're making ourselves sandwiches. We know how to save money and travel. Because it would either be this or have a hamburger. And I don't think I really want to spend money on food.
I don't want hamburger.
I'm not in the mood for a hamburger right now.
I'm not either.
Do you need help, Mama?
If you pull that off, I can't get it.
Yes. So, see, yummy, yummy. Goat and Hound have a nice little half sandwich. Until I nibble on some more popcorn or a cookie maybe later. Or see if Burger King's got 50-cent cones.
They have 50-cent afterwards.
If they have them. We'll see. Alright, but I'm going to eat this now.
Let's make it simple. Really keeping it simple. Basic math, basic spelling, and just your basic number one pound to get before you charge a line.
This is pretty, guys. We finished our lunch, went in, had an ice cream cone, got back on the road, and it's just pretty down in here in North Carolina. I'm getting off this Interstate 20 in about 19 miles. So it's really pretty though. That's kind of cloudy because that guy's mowing on the side there. But it's pretty. My dream home would be in the middle of nowhere, in the woods, a cabin on a lake, and only have to go to town to get supplies maybe 3 or 4 times a year. That would be my dream home. Have a big old art room, like a studio, and be able to create out in the middle of nowhere. But dreams are exactly what they are, dreams.
With the pretty yellow
They're
flowers.
not reality. And somebody will say, well, you can make a dream come true. Okay, no, that's Disney's imagination. That's the bullcrap they tell you just to sell you tickets. Every time we go to Disney, I always say, I read that thing, dreams do come true. I'm like, no, they don't. All right. Until later. But this is gorgeous, this area. Now that truck right there with that car trailer on it, that one didn't make me nervous today. We passed 2 earlier that made us nervous. One, I swear, the SUV on the top end, the tire was barely on the stand. I was like, I'm gonna watch that sucker fall off, so I got away from that one too. So I don't want to be a witness to anything right now. Any other time, fine, but I don't want to be a witness today. North Carolina is pretty. Even the highway's not so bad. They're not as dirty either, but there was some guys back there cleaning them up, walking around cleaning them up. I want to get on a rant and rave about how people shouldn't trash this highways. Don't want to do that right now. It's just so pretty. I had a guy riding my butt, and I'm doing 75 and a 70. He's riding me. Alright, later. Well, we made it to Virginia. We're headed towards Lynchburg. The Welcome to Virginia sign was on the on-ramp for, what is this, East 29?
I don't know.
I don't know what highway we're on. It's going to, in the future, it's going to be 785. Because we keep seeing signs that say future 785. It's Colonial Highway. Well, no. That's where we're going to end up in 60 miles. I don't know what road we're on. Oh, we're on 29. The GPS shows us on 29. So we're on 29 going to Lynchburg. So, we got it to Virginia. We got to Virginia. Will be our destination at 4:28-ish. We're going to a hotel, spend the night, see
Appomattox.
Appomattox. I don't know why I can't say that.
I thought I'd help you.
I don't know why. But Appomattox, I want to call it Appomattox or something. But Appomattox courthouse
where Lee surrendered to Grant.
Y'all hear, Mama?
Where Lee surrendered to Grant.
So,
It's a big one.
the hotel's 2 miles away from the courthouse. So, all right, later. I'd like to thank Virginia for getting off the road for me. They knew I was coming and I wanted to videotape. So thank you, Virginia, for leaving. See them over there on the left? They're leaving. I like it when there's nobody on the road with me. I really do. I don't have any road aggressions, but I hate when people ride your butt. I hate that. He broke it down.
Cadore Farm, Civil War Women, wherever that was. I'll look it up in a
He
minute.
broke it down. He had a bad day. Can't believe we're in Virginia today. Did we start this 3 days ago? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Isn't that pretty?
I don't know what it is.
I was hoping to get
Cadore
into...
Farm in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Mama's looking stuff up in Pennsylvania, so we know what we want to do. I was hoping to hit some mountains, like mountains. I mean, I'm not thrilled about driving in them, but last time I went to the mountains with my husband, I drove in them the most. But that's what I was hoping to hit, with some mountains. Gotta watch the speed through here. Call a couple Virginia State Police sitting underneath these overpasses, waiting to get people. I don't want them to be able to go back to the station. Gotta go to Florida Girl today. See, the nice thing about these little highways too, like this, is not so much trash on them. The busier highway, I mean, yeah, there's trash, but that's all because rude people throw it out. I guess I'm on a tangent about that. There's these things called garbage bags, and you stop at a convenience store to get gas and a drink. Ask them for a freaking bag. Put your trash in. Next time you gotta take a pee or get gas, throw away your trash. Ain't that difficult, people?
Okay, Cadore Farm is just south of Gettysburg on the east side of Emmitsburg Road. It was the scene of heavy fighting on July the 2nd and was at the center of Pickett's charge on July the 3rd. General Pickett remained near the farm buildings during the attack. The current farmhouse was there at the time of the battle, although the two-story brick addition was added to its rear in 1877. The current barn is a replacement for the original that was torn down in 1882. The farm was owned by Nicholas Cadore, who came to America from someplace in France in 1828 at the age of 19. He bought the 273-acre farm in 1854, replaced the original log house with today's two-story farm building. A butcher, Nicholas, lived in town at 44 York Street, now the Rafferton Inn Bed and Breakfast, and rented the farm to tenants. One of the original parishioners of the St. Francis Xavier Church, Nicholas,
Oh, we don't really care, do we?
his home on New York City. Nicholas died in July 1878 after the
I'm going to cut y'all off because
accident.
this has nothing to do with Virginia right this second. Oh, look, y'all, look, a rebel flag. See?
Yeah.
A rebel flag. A freaking rebel flag. It is not flown out of hatred. It is thrown out of respect for the South and heritage. There's nothing wrong with that, people. That's the third or fourth one we've seen on this trip that we've noticed. I'm glad to see people flying them. I mean, I personally would not fly one because I wouldn't want all the hate that people would do. If I flew one, would I fly one proudly? Yes, I would. I would fly one so proudly. But I won't do it because I don't need some, and I'm sorry to say, it's mostly the young people don't understand because they won't take the time to learn the history. They just go online and read what other people say, and you need to know your history. The past can teach you a lot. If you erase the past, you're going to repeat the history, and you're going to repeat it worse because there's more ability to get information and get it wrong. So on that note, I'm hanging by. All right, you guys, Super 8 is what we ended up at.
Okay. I didn't get cooking stuff. It's just because I know exactly where that is.
I know, I'll get the paper plate. She's talking about paper plates and napkins and forks, guys. But it's not a bad looking room.
No, it's perfectly all right.
We're going to be here 2 nights so we can wander around Appomattox.
Appomattox.
Got it
You
right.
did it.
Appomattox, okay. So I'm going to have, because we went to Walmart to shop for dinner because it saves money. Mama's having lasagna. I'm going to have some burritos with some goodies on it. So that's dinner. This is like a $3 dinner. And I can gut these suckers and make myself a really nice burrito salad. And probably take some from the next hotel. Alright. I'm going to upload. So like I say, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Show your friends. Share with your friends. Tell them all about me. And I'll see you in the next video. But enjoy the crazy until then. Because you're going to laugh at it when you tell your friends.